So you know that feeling, right? You walk into a crucial meeting. You are totally ready to nail the presentation, and instead, well, you spend the first 10 minutes sweating.
Oh, yeah, just fumbling with a complete rat's nest of cables.
Exactly. Just trying to get your screen to actually show up on the TV. I mean, it is the ultimate conference room chaos.
It really is. It's the worst way to start a pitch.
Right. But in today's deep dive, we're looking at a cure for that chaos. We're combing through the spec sheets and user manuals for this device called the Atlona AT-OME-ST31A.
Quite a catchy name, right?
Oh, totally. It rolls right off the tongue. But it's this $1,552 piece of hardware that basically acts as the invisible brain of the conference room. Okay, let's unpack this.
Yeah, so to understand how it cures the chaos, we really first have to translate that intimidating name into real-world capabilities.
Please do.
So it's a 3-input switcher and HDBaseT transmitter, which basically means it takes inputs from USB-C.
Which is like perfect for newer Macs or Chromebooks, right?
Yeah.
Or even your phone.
Exactly. USB-C and standard HDMI. And then it takes those signals and just blasts them over really long distances.
Right. And instead of relying on some, cliche metaphor like a digital superhighway, let's look at how that HDBaseT actually works.
Yeah, let's get into the weeds a bit.
Because it acts almost like a digital zip file. I mean, it takes your uncompressed 4K video, your audio network data, and control signals, and it just multiplexes them tightly into a single standard Category 6 network cable.
Yeah, just one cable.
Right. And then it unpacks them flawlessly up to 330 feet away, which is about 100 meters for our metric listeners.
Which is huge. And what's fascinating here is that it isn't just a passive pipe, just passing a signal along. It actively manages what you're sending.
Oh, wait, really? How does it do that?
Well, it reads the display's ED. That's the extended display identification data.
Okay, alphabet soup again.
Right, I know. But say you bring a laptop that's pushing a crystal clear 4K presentation, but the projector mounted up in the ceiling is, well, an older 1080p model.
Oh, I've been there. The screen just goes black, or it says unsupported format.
Exactly. But the Atlona device reads that data and automatically downscales your 4K signal to 1080p, so the display can actually handle the frame rate and resolution without dropping the feed.
Wow, so it's doing the digital handshake for you.
Yep, completely seamlessly.
Because this device sits at the crossroads of all these signals, it can do a lot more than just route video. It can literally automate the room.
Oh, absolutely. That's the best part.
But I have to push back for a second here. Because every TV and projector uses completely different control protocols.
They do. It's a mess.
Right. So how can this one box reliably turn on, say, a 10-year-old projector versus a brand new OLED display? I mean, without needing some complex custom control system.
That is a great question. And honestly, it's exactly where the engineering justifies that price tag. It features this thing called automatic display control. But it doesn't just rely on one method. It uses a combination of HDMI CEC, that's consumer electronics control for modern displays, right alongside RS-232, and IP control for the older or commercial-grade projector.
Oh, so it covers all the bases.
Right. So when you plug your laptop in, it detects the active video signal and fires off the specific power-on command for that exact room's hardware.
No way. And when you unplug,
it triggers the power-off command. Simple as that.
So you completely bypass hunting for the TV remote. And you don't need a separate expensive touch panel system either.
You don't. It's all automatic.
And the return on investment there isn't just the time saved in the meeting. I mean, think about the savings on your energy bill and display lifespan because screens aren't accidentally left running all weekend.
Exactly. It completely removes the technological friction from the room. It makes the hardware essentially invisible to whoever is presenting.
And looking at the specs, the integration actually gets even tighter if you use the optional power supply, the ATPS 245D4.
Oh yeah, that's a game changer.
Right, because if you have that installed, the exact same USB-C cable that's transmitting your video and triggering the TV to turn on will also use USB power delivery.
Oh, up to 60 watts.
Which is wild. It pushes that power back to your laptop, charging it while you present. You literally just plug in one single cable and you are powered, you're networked, and you're on the screen.
It ensures you aren't, operating heavy machinery when you're standing in front of the room. You're just sharing your ideas.
So what does this all mean? To me, it means that truly great technology should just get out of its own way.
I completely agree.
We've gone from that 10-minute cable fumble we talked about earlier to an environment that just wakes up and works the second you sit down.
It really is impressive. And if we connect this to the bigger picture, It really shifts how we think about our workspaces.
How so?
Well, we're moving away from rooms that we have to manually configure, right,
Yeah.
to rooms that intuitively respond to our presence and our hardware.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And this raises an important question for you to think about. If AV hardware is now smart enough to anticipate our presentation needs and manage device power just by detecting a plugged-in cable, how long until the conference room tech actively starts running the meetings for us?